Would you guys, in all honesty, risk your own life to save an animal?
Oh, we do.
Yeah, absolutely.
We do. We drove last night. We drove through a snowstorm in Virginia in these cargo vans to get down here and get these animals home, get them homes, and get them home to their homes.
And what if you guys went into a gassing seminar and there was a dog that was about to be gassed? What would you guys do?
I said,
would you bust in there?
Last year at the Amazing Grace Caravan, I said that you don't want to get between Karen and a dog that needs to be saved, because she'll run over you like a steamroller over a stick of butter.
So you're willing to risk your life, get arrested, and break the law to help these animals, because what you do, you feel is right.
100%. And I'm teaching my son the same thing, to stand up for what you believe in, no matter what the cost.
This is one of the many cargo vans that Dante so generously donated with.
And built. I built all those shelves.
Oh, and look at what he did. He built all this. This comes down every 30 days.
Has a heating and air conditioning unit in it, and power it with the generator.
And this is all done on limited budgets, but go to any other rescue organization, no one can save 185 dogs on their own bank account, yet these guys seem to do it, right?
We do, yes we do.
And you guys aren't rich?
No.
How do you do? Do you sometimes take extra credit cards out?
Oh yeah, I probably have about $40,000 in credit card debt right now. And,
all to save animals.
Yep.
My first limit on dogs was 10. I lived on another piece of property with my son. Then I raised that to 20, and then that went to 30, and then the moms bought this property, and I was the one available to be here 24/7.
And have you been enjoying your?
This is my slice of heaven.
This is your heaven.
This is my heaven.
Why?
Because it's something I've always dreamed of doing. I'm out in the country, away from the city. I love the dogs, I love what I do, and I love this team. There's nothing about this whole thing that I am disgruntled with. It just absolutely fascinates me how the numbers just keep climbing.
And there's 185 going home tomorrow.
185 this month, absolutely.
Incredible. Why are you here?
To help animals.
And your parents have convinced you, or?
No, I was actually really excited to come out here. I wanted to come out here the most. We're all kind of equal.
Because of me.
Because of you. And you live around here, though.
Yeah, we live 20 minutes away. But we live out in the country on the opposite side though. Of Long
Isn't this country? I mean, where are we? This looks like country to me.
Country, but I mean on the opposite side, all the way on the opposite side of Long County.
And how often do you come to the ranch?
Almost every day, because our school's right down there.
Just to volunteer and help the animals. I love that.
We know these animals like they're our own. We put pictures up of the animals that every dollar that's donated or sponsored will show you the animal's life that you've literally just saved. And so that's the difference between us and many other organizations in this country. We're all volunteer. I mean, if you look at the turnout this weekend, 5 cargo vans, 15 volunteers that just gave up their time to travel with us. I mean, that just speaks just magnitude.
So what have you seen in animal control today that's upsetting?
It's upsetting, first of all, there's a pregnant dog. It's upsetting that there's an entire litter of puppies that are probably about 16 weeks old. They're lab pointer mixes. It's upsetting because as you walk by each one of these cages, they're reaching out to you to take them now. I mean, we know we're taking them, but I want to take them now, but we just can't. We have to wait a couple days until we're gone. And so when we come back next month, all these dogs we've taken from here in a couple days will then be out at our ranch and we'll get to see them again, but when we see them again next month, they would have been freed and they would be with us, and then the cycle continues, because just as fast as we take them, it fills back up.
What they do to take really cute pictures of these dogs. Mike, explain what's going on.
Right now we're just dogs that just came in.
Do you have a name?
Strays, getting them out and trying to getting pictures for next month's transport.
Okay, so then you post these pictures to all your resources and they see if they want to take the dog? We're taking her because she's not feeling well and she may not make it.
Hi.
trying to make her healthy.
We're taking her to the ranch.
Yep. That's her brother. Her brother's okay, but she's not.
Say hey.
Hi.
No.
She's not feeling
I
well.
don't tell. You weren't doing that last night though.
And they're there because there's so many of them, and people love the puppies, but then when they get a little older, they don't love the puppies as much and they drop them off. And we can get you puppies that you'll love, I promise you, as much as you love if they came from her, but at least you'll save a life,
A dog's life.
a dog's life. So I think you should come to the shelter and look at the dogs and then make a decision. And if you want to get her spayed, we'll do it. What do you think about it?
Yeah, I think about it.
Promise?
I promise. I think
Okay, that's all I ask.
All right, I think about it.
Okay.
So what have you thought of this whole Georgia experience so
I think
far?
it's amazing. I think that you guys are saving so many lives. And you know, so many of these dogs would have no chance if it wasn't for you guys. And I think that seeing this just really highlights how important it is to spay and neuter your dogs. It's, going to be the root of the problem. You can keep coming and saving the dogs, but unless people kind of change their mentality about spaying and neutering, things are never going to change.
Why do you feel that you should adopt a puppy over buying one?
So many reasons. There's just no reason to buy a dog. So many of the dogs that people buy are either not as healthy, they come from horrible situations, and there's so many dogs that need to be saved and that need to be rescued and adopted, and they're great dogs and they just need a second chance.